Hey, it's your girl Shamay speaks. I haven't did a video in a while. I definitely don't do them as frequently as I used to. Let me fix my hair while. But several reasons. A lot of it is just time, trying to get my mojo back. It's just been a roller coaster with that. But when I feel in the mood, I have a topics list in my phone. I haven't done it in a while, but the first thing I seen on my phone was resentment, right? And I started thinking about that. And it's hard to not have resentment because I think the expectations, though they may be normal, that you have of particular people, especially family members, and close friends, can really get you disappointed. It could really disappoint you. It could really just make you feel some type of way. And it's a very challenging thing. I feel like it's kind of like with anything else. You got to reset your mind. You got to get your mindset together, because if you don't, repeatedly tell yourself that this person is just not going to be who you would like them to be, or maybe they're not going to be, you feel like they're not going to be their best self. Maybe their best self just is nowhere aligned with what you have going on or what your expectations are. But at the same time, if you feel your expectations are normal and those are things that you value and you allow in your life, and that other person is just not meeting you halfway or not giving you that respect, and I guess it does come down to respect. And if you can't communicate with them, it's always problems. I say in my post, it don't matter if it's mama, daddy, sister, cousin, auntie, whoever it is. If they just don't have a place in your life, because their place in your life usually doesn't bring too much happiness for long periods of time. Not talking about bumps in the road, just talking about overall. The bigger picture doesn't feed you, right? Like, don't pour from a half empty cup. My cup been up and down, but I tell you. But don't pour from a half empty cup. And if this person is poking holes in your cup, it could be your mama. If your mama poking holes in your cup, she's not going to fill up your cup. Now, here's the thing about the cup, though. The expectations we have of people with those titles to fill our cup is very hard. Very hard. Because the people closest to you hurt you the most. So that's a very tough situation, because we have those expectations and they're reasonable, right? Reasonable. But they just not living up to them. Then you kind of got to adjust how you behave and how you operate for your own sanity to be able to allow particular people in your life. Because if you remember your expectations, which again, are just a lot of them basic or normal, you got to kind of like, I don't know, meet them halfway. But again, if that is something that is not working for you and not in your value system and belief system, then you might have to just let that person go. But if you don't think about these things and take them into consideration, the person will get you very angry. And one of my friends, acquaintances, said to me, it's a recipe for resentment. And it is. If you have expectations, or if you allow the person to come into your life and the expectations you have of them is just hindering you, and you keep on dealing with it or not dealing with it the right way, or just whatever the case may be, keep you getting disappointed, all those different things, then it turns into a recipe for resentment, and resentment is never good. And that's something I need to work on. So I wanted to make this video after I seen my topic, because I was like, light bulb. Resentment is a big thing. It's like a resentment umbrella, and there's so many things that fall under it, so many people that can fall under it, so many expectations that can fall under it. But I think it's reminding yourself what you should allow in your life and what you shouldn't allow in your life, and who's poking holes in your cup. If they're not filling your cup, what level do you want to deal with them? Because you don't have to deal with nobody except for, your children. That's really, and sometimes they get older, they can take their own paths too. So I'm just saying, your sanity is very important this day and age, and you have to value your sanity, and resentment can hinder your sanity. And that goes for myself as well. So I'm just trying to be mindful of all these different things and all these different feelings and manage my emotions to have a better outlook and keep peace in my mind and my heart and my spirit for sure. It's your girl Shamay Speaks.